Carol Sue. Hello. How's it going, honey? How's life, Greg? Beautiful day here in Edinburgh. The sun is shining. Quite incredible, actually. It was supposed to be forecast to be rain. Hey, look. Blinking sunny. Look. Mucho calor. Muy bueno. Artemis, how's it going, my friend? It's a beautiful day here in Edinburgh, surprisingly. It wasn't forecast to be like this. Look, we've got sun in the sky. So this is where all the tour buses leave from now, the topless tour buses. They leave from Edinburgh, St Andrew's Square. Anne, hello Anne. How's life, Anne? Thank you very much for joining my tour today. Carol Sue, you're getting much rain. Whereabout are you again, Carol Sue? Oof. Quite a nice day in Edinburgh. It's quite busy for the tour buses. The festival's all finished. The kids are back at school. I thought it'd be quite quiet today. I said I'll get some peace and quiet on the tour bus, you know. 3 hours south of New York City. Well, I'm actually getting a bit of heat here. Quite pleasant in the sun, so it is. So they've got lots of different tour buses, as you can see. There's 2 rival tour bus companies. It's quite funny. They both offer quite similar routes. One's got a live guide and one's not got a live guide. So it depends what you like, you know. Rosemary, hello. Hello, Rosemary. Where are you from? Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Look at this, man. The sun is shining. Sun is shining. Weather is sweet, yeah. Thank you very much for helping me last night, Elia. As I say, I'm not very good on... well, I'm sort of half-educated on the technology side of things, you know. I can do most of what I need to do just by the skin of my teeth in regards to technical stuff. But yeah, I get there. So thank you very much for keeping me right. I thought I had to set my videos to private so they would only be available to sponsors, you see. Leanne, oh, hello Leanne. Welcome to Edinburgh. This is the Majestic Tour. Oh, we're going on a different tour this afternoon. The tour this morning is in Edinburgh City Centre, and the tour this afternoon is City Centre to Leith, where I live. You might see my house today. There we are. You're welcome. Happy to help. Well, I need help. Help! I need somebody. Yes, another tour bus coming in. This is the Edinburgh Tour. So this is not our bus. Our bus is orange. We're waiting on an orange one. So we've got a blue one, a red one, a yellow one, and a green one. All we need now is the orange one. It's due to leave at 11 o'clock, so hopefully I've timed it quite right. But as you know, things kind of go wrong on virtual tours, so they can go wrong at any time. So this, we've got palm trees in Edinburgh and everything. Lexi! Woohoo! How's it going, Lexi? Thank you very much for coming on my tour today. It's a beautiful day here in Edinburgh, surprisingly. The rain was forecast for 10 days in a row. And there's actually thunderstorms might happen later on. Look at this evil bugger here. See this man here? I hate him. That statue needs to come down. Oh, look at this, everyone. That's a nice message to put out, isn't it? God hates you. There you go. That's the name of our show, isn't it? Right, oh, who's from New York? Look at this. There's another one. Look at this. Carol Sue. Look, anyone from New York? Hey, where is it? I'm wrong one. Look. That's a play at the theatre. Emma. Hello, Emma. Ben. Legend. Jay. Who is the statue of? That's Henry Dundas. I'll tell you about that statue when the tour gets going. That's Henry Dundas. Evil man. Evil man. Yeah, his statue should be coming down. Unfortunately, his statue's going to stay. Lexi, how am I doing today? Tip top and top of the world. Yeah, living the dream. Where else would I rather be apart from doing live tours on Hago? Showing off my home city to the world as best as I can. I've got a new tour on. I'll leave for my tour on Wednesday. I do a 15-day tour of Scotland starting on Wednesday. The clients from America arrive on Thursday, and then we go on a 14-day tour of Scotland. So watch. Oh, excuse me. So when I go home today, I'm going to put up lots of tours. I've got my itinerary about where I'm going to be and when. So later on today, I'll put up some tours about where I'm going to be in Scotland. So I'll be doing tours of Glasgow, Robert Burns' cottage, Oban, Inverness, Ballater, Fort William, Culloden, not Fort William, Aberdeen, St Andrews. Carol Sue, is he buried in a car park space too? No. Hopefully he'll be in hell. Jackie. Hello, Jackie W. How's it going? You're obviously from England somewhere, I'm assuming. Unless you're a Rangers fan from Scotland. Whereabout are you from, Jackie? I was born in England as well. I was born in Halifax, West Yorkshire, lass. My English football team is Leeds United. Leicestershire. Oh, lovely curries there. So I lived in Bradford for a while. I lived in Bradford when I was 17. That's where I discovered my love of Indian food, was in Bradford. But I hear Leicester is very good for Indian food too. Here's the bus. Oh, here's the bus coming, everyone. City tour. Not this one, the one behind it. Look. It's funny, all the buses just keep on moving up all the time. You've got to keep on moving up our stands. I'm going to try and get the back seat, so I'm trying to get on the bus first, you see. I've already bought the ticket. 24 hours. £16. So here's the bus coming in. This one here is ours. Natasha, hello my good friend. Cheryl, alright lass, let's go on this bus. Is this the city tour, bud? Alright. Right, buddy. There we go. So this bus is due to leave at 11 o'clock. Look at that. I've never noticed that before. That way, let's sit, actually. Try to think. How's the weather here? Yeah, it's quite sunny. I usually sit up the back, but I'm going to try and sit up the front. But the window's quite dirty. Don't know. So I don't know. See the front seat? Yeah, I know. I think I'll sit up the back. We'll see. It is, look, Cheryl. It is open top, look. Yeah, you get a better view up at the back. We'll see. Alright, pal. I'll show it here now. See here, this is the best seat to be in. Here, at the back. Look at this. So look, we're going to get this bus later on. We're going to get the Majestic tour at 4 o'clock. So it's going to be a different tour later on. There's 2 different routes, so I thought I'll get a different, I'll get a ticket so you can do the 2 different tours, you know. One goes down to Leith, so it goes a different route from the city centre. So when you come on these buses, look, so you get a set of headphones. Aileen, Petra, Hilda, Ginny, hello my good friend. When are you back? When's your first tour? Look at all this. Dawn, hello Dawn. Today, oh nice one Ginny, what time? I'll put a link up in the channel if you want later on. Once the tour starts, put a link up. Well, it's quite busy, look. I thought it'd be quite quiet today, the English holidays are over. But you get a lot of adults coming to Edinburgh in September because no problem, Jeannie. Eva, hello Eva. 5:30 today. I'll promote that. I'm doing a tour at 4. I'm doing a tour at 4 o'clock, so I'll tell everyone to go on your tour. I'll try and stay on until 5:15 and I'll tell them all to go on your tour. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I understand that about the chat, Jeannie. Just, as you say, just have a watch. Just watch it. You never win. You don't know what's going on as well. But good to see you back, Jeannie. You know I've always supported you. You've supported me for a long time. Booked Monday. Yay, Cheryl. Yes, you have to be careful. I got myself into trouble as well. I was reported as well by several guides and voyagers, allegedly. Wapoo, hello my friend. Look at this. It's quite a nice day, but the skies are looking a bit grey, everyone. Look at this. Look at this evil bugger here. This is Henry Dundas, extended slavery by 15 years, this evil man here. Over 600,000 people were condemned to slavery because of this evil bigot. Did I bring an umbrella? Yes, but you're not allowed to use one. Upstairs, allegedly. I've already lost one umbrella on this tour last year. I lost an umbrella doing this tour last year, or this year was it? But yes, I do have my umbrella with me. Quite busy for a Monday at 11 o'clock, like. I didn't think it'd be as busy as this. Do a Mary Poppins, yes. Alnabet, hello my friend. Mary Poppins off the bus. Oh yeah, if it starts to rain, I'm putting my umbrella up. I don't care what the sign says. Who's going to say anything? Dawn, yes, you have to be careful. Bonnie B. Welcome to St Andrew's Square. This is named after the patron saint of Scotland, who was famously crucified diagonally, of course. As you can see, getting quite full. You got a set of headphones when you go on. Look, I'll do this at the start actually. 2 minutes to go. It isn't going to rain. Maureen, I love your confidence, Maureen. Artemis, they've just put plaques up now on this statue. So there has just been a new plaque added in the last year. But there'd been a plaque there for over 200 years that didn't have anything about his... he was a slave owner as well. He recruited 5,000 black slaves to the British Army. Michelle, Diana, DS. Always get scared when I see DS joining, because in Scotland we call the DS the drug squad. So it's like the drug squad are watching you. Jen from South Australia. Elliot. 360 World. Julie, Peter. Good. Cheryl, you get it. Just Google my name. Leith. It's getting quite busy on the bus now. Oh, 52 seconds to go, everyone. Oh, I'm getting good at remembering when the tour starts now. I had everyone telling me yesterday, I had a countdown on yesterday, how many minutes it was to the start of my tour. I've been quite bad recently, missing the start of my tour just waffling on nonsense and forgetting I'm actually doing a tour. The things you do when you like to talk nonsense for a living. Chandra, Bali. Oh, hello, Ching. Ah, good to see you got the video, Ching. That's quite a good idea. Any other videos anyone wants, let me know. Greetings from Bali. Hello from Bali. Hello there, everyone. My name's Paul. Thank you very much for joining my tour today here in Edinburgh. Today is an open-top tour bus, a topless tour bus of Edinburgh. We're going to go around the city centre, which is from the New Town, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and we're going to go into the Old Town, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So please hold tight. Does anyone here for the first time? If you can see a follow button anywhere on the screen, follow my channel, please. And it's a tip-based platform. If you like the tour, please give the tour guide a tip if you can afford one. And also, there's a round white button in the centre of the screen. You can practice taking postcards, okay? You can take hundreds of postcards. It doesn't cost you any money. The tour guides don't get any financial rewards, but we get achievement badges. And I'm trying to get 500,000 postcards. I've got over 400,000 just now. So if you take hundreds of postcards, that helps me. So please follow my channel. Say hello. Add me as a friend. My name is Paul James Stewart. So you can take postcards and share them on Facebook Voyagers. Join Facebook Voyagers if you can. And here we go. Take lots of postcards. Adrian, Caroline, sorry if I've not said hello. In fact, I'm going to swing round this way before I talk about this man. There's a house, a building coming up that used to be was built for a slave owner. So you see here, this is the Royal Bank of Scotland postcard. This was built for a slave owner called Lawrence Dundas. Lawrence Dundas was a slave owner. That was actually earmarked to be a church, that site. This is the New Town area of Edinburgh, and this is the part of the New Town that was built first. So prior to 1767, everyone in Edinburgh lived in the Old Town, where the bus is going to go. But then the rich moved out when the New Town was created here. And this is the oldest part of the New Town, so this bit was built first. Any Gordon Ramsay fans here? There's Gordon Ramsay has a restaurant here. You know that fiery Scottish chef who doesn't sound Scottish at all? Like myself, I am English, but I sound very Scottish. He is Scottish, but he sounds very English. And this is part of the financial district here in St Andrew Square as well. Edinburgh is the 5th largest financial district in the whole of Europe. And I'm just going to show you this monument. Now get ready with your postcards, everyone. Look at this coming up. This is the Walter Scott Monument. The world's 2nd largest monument to an author anywhere in the world. Finished in 1844. Its nickname is the Gothic Rocket. It's very Gothic looking, isn't it? It's got 287 steps all the way to the top. I'm going to do a vertical shot, okay? Okay, so you can get the whole of that in, okay? And I'm going to try and not get knocked over by a bus. So there we go. Whoa, you see how it's all black? Edinburgh used to be called Old Reekie. Edinburgh's got a few nicknames. One is Old Reekie. Hello, Joyce. Which means Old Smoky. This is when this was built, the main fuel source was coal. And coal produced a lot of smoke, and that's how the buildings are a lot of black. Alison from Yorkshire. Alright, lass, how's it going, lass? I'm from Halifax myself, like. Fish chips, mushy peas, and a bag of scraps. Carla, I knew you were coming today. So welcome to the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh. We're in the Newtown area just now. And this is the main street in Edinburgh called Princess Street. Princes, not princess, it's princes. It's named after the George III's two sons. One was called Frederick, and I forgot another one's name, but he was the Duke of York. He was also a slave owner. He recruited 5,000 black slaves to the British Army alongside Henry Dundas. Ah yeah, the tattoo's on the BBC iPlayer, isn't it, everyone? Thanks for that, Alison. For anyone who's interested, we'll see once we go round. In fact, we can see them just now. You can see up here the stands that are getting taken down outside the castle. So this is for the Edinburgh tattoo. So if you can access the BBC iPlayer, the Edinburgh tattoo is on it. So if you want to see that, and you can see Walter Scott, see Walter Scott there, he's Scotland's national author, sitting at the bottom of the statue with his dog. Any dog lovers here? Look at this, everyone. This is the main shopping street now. And we'll get the first glimpse of the castle in a minute. There's quite a lot of leaves on the trees blocking the views, but we will get some cracking views of the castle coming up, everyone. So get ready with your postcards, the castle's going to come into view. Lots of leaves on the trees. Alison, thank you very much, Alison, for leaving a tip. So this is one of the two national art galleries here. As you can see, very neoclassical, the Greek architecture, Greek Doric they call it. And there's Queen Victoria sitting on top. And here's the castle going to come into view. Postcards, everyone. Oh, there's a bagpiper. Hee-hee! The world's oldest floral clock there. So I'm just going to try and keep the... There is a good view of the castle coming up. The trees stop in a minute, everyone. Just hold on. Right, get ready with your postcards. Get ready. Postcards now. Good one coming up. Watch this. Postcard now. Told you. Did you get it? With the horse, the statue. Look at the castle. Different views you get up on the bus, isn't it? It's quite weird being this high up on the bus and getting all these different views of the castle. Catherine and Wendy, hello everyone who's joining. Welcome to the open top tour bus of Edinburgh. Oh, watch, I got whacked by a... The last time I done this, I got whacked by a tree. I got whacked by a tree going along the street. It whacked me on the back of the head. So you've got to watch out doing an open top tour bus so you can get whacked in the head. So this is Princess Street Gardens, you can see here. Whoa, look at that, I just got whacked again. I don't think you're supposed to stand up. There's a statue of a guy coming up, everyone. Get ready. Quite important guy. Look, that guy there. James Young Simpson. You need to be fast with your postcard buttons. Yep, you need to be quick, because the bus driver doesn't go very slow in this bus. I remember the last time I'd done this, I'd done it late at night. It was the last bus. Well, I'll tell you what, the driver thought he was on Formula 1. I think the guy was like late. I've never been on a faster topless tour bus in my life, man. It was like being on Formula 1. I reckon he was late. God, he wasn't hanging about. You need to be quick on the postcard buttons on that tour, I'll tell you what. It was outrageous, man. I was getting flung about the bus like a billy hole. So this is the St Cuthbert's graveyard. You'll see a little house coming up here. See this little building here? This is for the body snatchers. See here? This was for the night watchmen to watch the people stealing bodies. Can you believe it wasn't a crime to steal a body in Scotland? As long as you left all the possessions and jewellery and all that, you could legally steal a body. Oh, by the way, I should have said, see when you come on the bus. Where is it, man? So when you come on the bus, Andy, I'm leaving this group for good and I am not going to do a live tour. Oh, that's not so good. See, when you come on this bus, you get a set of headphones, right? And then you plug them into there. and you just choose your language, you see, and then you've got a recorded guide. So that's included in the price of the ticket. The ticket's about £10, but there's 2 different routes you can do. So this is the city centre route, and another one is the Leaf Britannia route, so that's £16 for a ticket. So today I paid £16 for a ticket. Bye, Anne, sorry to hear that. And yeah, but you can use it for 24 hours, so you can hop on the bus as often as you like. So it's quite good for 24 hours, £10. So look at this is St John's Episcopalian Church as well. See the church here? It's very Gothic looking, isn't it? Very Gothic looking. Again, very Victorian. But you can see this hotel. This is the Caledonian. This used to be a train station in this hotel. Is there a tech issue? Can somebody... Elliot can't hear or see anything. So look here, the Night Watchman's Tower. Yeah, quite strange. So there's the back of the castle there, see it? Lexi, you can see in here. Oh. So this is us now coming into the financial district here. So over here you get a lot of insurance companies, investment companies. Edinburgh has £1 trillion of assets here in Edinburgh. And you'll see a little statue coming up. In fact, here's the Usher Hall. So this is one of the theatres in Edinburgh. And I think she thought people were laughing at her when she gave people a greet. I never even noticed that. Well, hopefully she never thought that. I don't know if you're still there, Anne, but nobody was laughing at you. I didn't even see that. So I don't know if you're still there, Anne, but I wouldn't advise you to leave the group and don't come back. That's a bit extreme. Nobody here was laughing at you. Yeah, strange. I certainly wouldn't laugh at anybody. I'd rather help somebody than laugh at them, you know. So this is the Usher Hall. Again, a lot of restaurants up here to feed the office staff. But there's a beautiful Art Deco building coming up here. Look at this building. This is apartments here. This is the architecture. We call this Art Deco. You see it? That's got a swimming pool inside it for the residents who live there. And the houses are very nice as well. I do like that building. Art Deco they call it. Claire, you are having trouble understanding my accent. Oh, I'm very sorry, Claire. I know I have a very strong Scottish accent. I do appreciate that it is very hard for some people to understand. I have listened to myself back, and I do sound very harsh when I speak as well, so I apologise. Well, nothing. I will try and speak slower, if that kind of helps you a little bit. Eventually you might get used to it, as Wapu says. It is a very strong accent to get used to for some people sometimes, depending on where you're from. Yes, it is a very strong accent. I understand that completely. So please don't think I will be offended by that. And you're half Scottish, Claire. Claire, try using headphones, people are saying. That might help. So now we're coming into an area. Look at this, everyone. So see this here, look. So on this corner here, you've got 3 stripper bars. You know, lap dancing bars. So on this side here, we've got a lap dancing bar called Birkin here. See, lap dancing. Okay. And then just right next to it, on another corner, you've got another strip bar called the show bar. And then on the other corner, I'll just quickly turn this round, you have another lap dancing bar. So there's 3 lap dancing bars on each corner. It's called the pubic triangle. So that area is called the pubic triangle after the 3 lap dancing bars. Oh, we got whacked by a tree. Jackie, yes, there is a bit of a campaign. The council have actually decided to close down the lap dancing bars for some reason. And the workers are up in arms about that, because why would you want to... Cheryl, Claire C. Yeah, you can get live captions on, but I don't know if that would help in my particular state, because I've done things before with subtitles, and yeah, even the subtitles struggle to understand my dulcet Scottish tones. My first week in Edinburgh, everyone understood me. I had no clue in the answer. Yeah, it's a difficult accent to get used to. Watch this. Get ready with your postcard fingers, everyone. Get ready. Look. Quick. God, you have to be quick to get the postcards on these things, don't you? You have to be really fast with your postcard pictures. So this is the grass market area, everyone. There's the castle again, looking resplendent under the grey, mysterious-looking Scottish sky. Jackie, the Belfast accent. I like the Irish accent, actually. So this is the grass market area. That couple were sitting beside me at the back. I don't think they like me talking nonsense. I think they got off the bus quite fed up with me. Oh well. Any Americans here from states that allow cannabis? Because this is called the grass market. Hello, Lynn. This is called the grass market area. But don't get excited, all you Americans. You can't just come here and buy grass, you know. Well, you can, but it's against the law. This is called the grass market. And if you have a look, get ready with your postcards, everybody. Francis, Katrina, hello. This now is all it's a very popular area for bars and restaurants here. So nice postcards coming up. Postcard. That's supposed to be Diagon Alley there. Anyone from Ireland here? This area along here is called Little Ireland. Little Ireland. Maureen, why is it called the grass market? They used to have, well, see this area here is called the Cowgate. So that area is called the Cowgate, right? And that is the road that the cattle were brought along to go to market. So they used to sell cattle in the market, and we'd keep them in pens, right? And the pens would be covered in grass, hence the grass market. It was also a place where there was a corn exchange there, so seeds and grains and corn and grass and so on was sold as well. So hence the grass market. And look here, everyone. This is the back of the Elephant House Cafe. That's where Joanne Nolan started. Well, she wrote at least 2 or 3 of the Harry Potter books up there. This is called Candlemaker Row. Candlemaker Row. Can anyone guess what they used to make on Candlemaker Row? Hello, Alison and Antoinette. Shovels. Shoes. Look, everyone, here's the statue of Greyfriars Bobby, the Victorian scam. If you'd have come on my tour, 4 candles. If you'd have come on my good, the bad and funny tour yesterday, you'd have heard about the Victorian scam. That is Greyfriars Bobby. Fantastic Victorian scam, right enough, but there he is, Greyfriars Bobby. See, Elia knows. Still a nice little story about the 14 years. It's good I like how they got away with it for 14 years. Nobody sussed them out. Brilliant. So this is all the university areas coming up now. See here, there's actually a street here called Potter Row. For any Harry Potter fans, there's actually a street here called Potter Row. Can you believe that? Right here. This is called Potter Row. Total coincidence with the Harry Potter, right enough. But look, you see it? Potter Row and the Potter shop. So that's all the university buildings. Edinburgh's got 6 universities. 20% of the population is students. And now they're all coming back as freshers coming up. So Edinburgh the population will be swelling again. The festival is just finished. And now all the new students are arriving. The population is about 550. Excuse me, I've been coughing quite badly this morning. The population is about 550,000 of Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital city of Scotland, but Glasgow is the largest city. Look here, this used to be the hospital. It's getting converted. This used to be the main hospital in Edinburgh, called the Royal Infirmary, and it's now getting converted into mostly housing. The apartments, some of them are costing over £1 million for the apartments and so on. But you see the architecture, see it's called the towers with the turrets on top. That's very typical Scottish. They call it Scottish baronial architecture. Chris, Sandra, Melanie, hello. Wapu. Suzanne, how you doing, Suzanne? You've missed thousands of postcard opportunities. Wow, I'm up high up on a bus. I've just been about whacked on the head by a tree. The bus has gone all over the place. The bus driver's in a hurry. He thinks he's in Formula 1. But apart from that, it's all going swimmingly well. Myra. Good morning, Paul. I had to feed the dogs, my friend. You've got to put your dogs as a priority. I love dogs, but I can't have one until I retire. I've not got the lifestyle for a... Oh, look at this, everyone. A shoe on top of the lights. Why did somebody put a shoe on top of the traffic light? Yeah, my dog was called Friend. Friend? My dog was called Fred. Six dogs. Oof. Oh, 360 World. Is it Labour Day in Scotland? What day is it today? Is it Labour Day in Scotland? I don't think so. Is Labour Day not the 5th of March, May or something like that? Pass. I don't think so. What country are you in? Oh, it's in America. Ah, are you on holiday? Does that mean you get a holiday today? Are Americans on holiday now? Oh, Canada as well. Whoa. Ah, cool. So look at this building. You woke up at 5 a.m. Trisha! Hello, Trisha. How you doing? I've not seen you for a while. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you very much for joining my topless tour bus of Edinburgh. We're going to see one of Edinburgh's finest buildings in a second. Get ready with your postcard buttons, everyone. The first Monday in May. Ah, right, I thought it was the 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo. I'm thinking of the Spanish one, Cinco de Mayo. For some reason. Why am I thinking of Cinco de Mayo? Can you tell I'm looking forward to going to Spain for the winter, everyone? My aim in life, well, this year my aim is to go to Spain for 2.5 months. And live in Spain. So look at this, everyone. Get ready with your postcards. One of Edinburgh's finest buildings. Look at this. Isn't it a Gothic monstrosity? Have I booked Marbella? No, Cheryl, I've not been able to. I'm only joking about this building, by the way. It's really ugly, isn't it? No, I can't get there until November because of my work. I'm devastated. I've got too much work on. So look at the back of Edinburgh Castle now. Oh. You can see why they put it on top of the volcano, can't you? It sits on top of a 340 million year old extinct volcano, and you can understand why they put it up there. Look how difficult it would be to siege that castle, you know. My friend tried to climb up it once when we were younger. I think he got arrested by the army. Oh, look, somebody's wrote on that, trans lives matter. Oh, that's a good way of getting your message across. Vandalising a bloody ancient volcano. See over here, this is the art college over here. Is there any Sean Connery fans here? Does anybody like Sean Connery, the famous Bond? He used to pose as a nude model. Sean Connery was a nude model over here in the art college, by the way. Sean Connery was a nude model before he was an actor. By the way, see this lady on the tour here? Look. See, there's a lady at the front doing the tour guide, and that's my job. That's my full-time job, as I go about on a tour bus talking nonsense to Americans. It's a great job, man. I get paid to eat seafood and drink whiskey and talk nonsense. What better job could you get for me? I love to talk nonsense and I love to eat and drink. Joseph, how's it going, my friend? You should have came on my tour yesterday. I had Mary, Ashley. So this is the back of the tattoo all going away now. See, all the seats have gone now. Look, the seats are going. So thank God we'll get some decent postcards again of the castle. The bloody tattoo stands have been blocking out all the good postcard views of the castle. Ashley, how you going, my friend? Joseph, that's your wife's name? No way, is it? Joseph and Mary, I love it. Did you have a son called Jesus? Jesus, I'd have called my son Jesus for a laugh if I was you. Oh, here we go with the bagpiper, everyone. Oh. Hey, we're on the Royal Mile, everyone, and it's a bumpy Royal Mile. You'll see the camera going up and down. It's not me. Oh, it's the cobbled road. Anne, yes, I know Anne. They go quite far over. Look, I'm going to do a vertical shot, everyone. I'm going to turn the phone round for 5 seconds to get this church in quickly. This is the third tallest building in Edinburgh there. Look at that, get it in. Again, it was built in the 19th century. Oops. So look. Gladstone's land. See the eagle with the rat. Oh, you should feel how jumpy the... Look, this is the cobbled road it's on, and all the... You can see in the middle, that's just like all bumps. So as the bus is coming down here, you're getting shaken about like this. It's nuts, man. Look at the skies. It's been quite sunny today, this morning. I walked up the town, it was beautiful this morning. But it's looking a bit cloudy now. How's my spine? I've actually got a dodgy hip. How's my spine? Yeah, I've got a dodgy hip. I'll look around this way in a minute. The bus can't go down the Royal Mile. We're on the Royal Mile, look. Yeah, I've got a dodgy hip, man. I really felt it going up Arthur's Seat, the Volcano last week. I've been limping a little bit with my hip, actually. You see just try to get over the tour buses there for you. What's the temperature? Ashley, what do you work in, Fahrenheit or Celsius? It's about 18 Celsius, 60 Fahrenheit, something like that. Celsius, that's about 18. Yeah, imagine what it was like in a horse-drawn carriage with no suspension. Look at this, everyone. Look. Australia. Look. In a house on this east side of this close, Robert Burns lived during his first visit to Edinburgh in 1786. 1786. I'm sad I missed your Arthur's Seat. I'll be putting it on again in a couple of weeks, Trisha. I'm going away on tour on Wednesday, so I'll be putting up some tours this tonight when I get home. I'm just really busy just now. I need an admin assistant. I need somebody who's good with technology. Well, not good with technology, but knows how to book things. I need some help. I'm doing too much work, you know. But that's what you do. Oh, get yourself a VA. Is that a virtual assistant? Is that what that means? Barbara from Durham in America. Oh. A virtual assistant. What, is that a real person or a figure? Hello, Barbara from Durham. Welcome to the Royal Mile area of Edinburgh. The castle is just up here. That's the third biggest building in Edinburgh, third tallest building in Edinburgh. Antoinette, is this a hop-on, hop-off bus? Yes. You can just hop on and hop on whenever you want. A real person. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, look, you get a ticket. Just in case you want to come to Edinburgh. So you get a ticket, right? So it lasts for 24 hours. This is a 2-tour ticket. So they do two tours, one of Edinburgh city centre and one down to the Britannia in Leith. So I have booked 2 tours, so that costs £16. £16 for 2 tours. Just to do 1 tour is £10. But I thought, because I was doing 2 tours, I thought I would do a different route this afternoon, you see. So it lasts for 24 hours and you can just hop on and hop off whenever you want. Oh. And try not break your back on the bus as it goes down the Royal Mile with all the bumps. Look, big lumps of tarmac and all that. So £10 is quite good. £16 as well, because it lasts for 24 hours. You could get on and off the bus as many times as you wanted for 24 hours. 2 different buses, 2 different routes. Yeah, that is transferable. Yeah, so you can do 2, as long as you pay, well, it's £10 for 1 and £16 for 2. So you're saving £4, you know what I mean? Because it'd be £10. It'd be £10 for each tour. Hang on a second, I'm going to take my inhaler. I've got bad coughs today. Look, so see that bus there? They've got a live guide. Would you rather have him, everyone, or have me talking nonsense? You can do this. You don't have to be live. You can have me as a live tour guide. I bet he just... Yeah, they're all talking about me now in the bus. Look, they were telling the guide I'm on the bus and recording him. I actually applied for a job with him a few years ago. I got a knockback. I didn't even get an interview. I applied for a job, I think it was about 3 years ago actually. I applied for a job with him doing the live guiding. And I didn't even get an interview. I didn't even get past the application stage. So it just goes to show you, I'm like J.K. Rowling. You missed out on me. Rejected by several employers. Until now, I'm doing it on my own. Like that's the Bank of Scotland headquarters. I used to change the flags on that building there. See the flags? I used to change all the flags on that building. That was one of my jobs. Ah, yeah. Imagine how daft they feel now. I bet they're regret not hiring me as a tour guide, I bet they're thinking that was a lucky escape. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to turn the phone round, everyone. We'll go to see J.K. Rowling's cafe. Look. There we go. The Elephant House. Burnt down. It's not going to open up for another year. What a wee shame for the Elephant House cafe. This is a bridge we're on, by the way. This is called George IV Bridge. Would you believe I'm on a bridge? Doesn't look like a bridge, does it? But you can see here it's got arch. You can see the gaps. See the gaps? The gaps in the building, so that proves it's a bridge. Most of the new town is named after George III. But then at the end of the 19th century, they built 5 bridges around Edinburgh. And this is actually a bridge called George IV. Of course, he was the son of Mad King George III. Bonnie in Nova Scotia. Hello, sad news about Saskatchewan, everyone, wasn't it? What about that nut job, the 2 nut jobs in Canada? Gee whiz, who'd have thought that? So there's the front of Greyfriars Bobby, Saskatchewan. Yeah, sad news, have they caught them yet? Bonnie, Cheryl, you have to go now. Ah, Cheryl. No problem. I'll see you later on today, hopefully. So this is the National Museum of Scotland now. Hopefully have a nice day, Cheryl. Enjoy what you're up to, and hopefully I'll see you later on. So this is the building over here. This is the court. So if you get into trouble, this is where you go, in there. I've not been in trouble for quite a few years now. The last time I was in trouble was in 2004. Look what I've just noticed. It's creepy. Look at that, everyone. I've just noticed these 2 guys' heads looking out the window there. Look. How freaky was that? I just noticed them. 2 brothers have went on the rampage in Saskatchewan and killed like loads of people. It's nuts. 2 brothers or something like that. So this is called Chambers Street. Have you heard of the Chambers Dictionary? Lexi. Earlier, and I fell asleep in that museum's cafe and got kicked out. I might have known you two were troublemakers, Lexi. Yes, this is named after Chambers Dictionary, this dude here, man. William Chambers. And you've got Playfair. Look at this, the sun's out, everyone, look. Jan, and I don't know your name, that person with the symbols. I can't read that language, unfortunately, sorry, my friend. But yeah, you can spend hours and days in the Museum of Scotland here. It's a fantastic place, especially if you've got children. It's free to get in. Most of the galleries in that museum, art galleries and museums are free in Scotland to get into, if they're owned by the government. Oh, where's this bus going? It's on diversion, this bus. Just don't try and sleep. That's alright, I fell asleep on lots of trains and woken up places I didn't even know existed before. Got a surprise guest, everyone. Nessie! Hello, Nessie! Hello! How are you doing, everyone? 2,000 miles away. Oh, no. We're friends in Nova Scotia. So this is another bridge. Look, this is another bridge here. This is called the South Bridge. Oh, we're going to go past another Harry Potter cafe as well. Look. Oh. Oh, there must be a problem with sewage somewhere. So that's another Harry Potter cafe in there. Oh, I think there must be a problem with a drain somewhere. I am so glad we've not got smell-o-vision. Whew. Jesus, holy moly me. Look at the neoclassical buildings again. We're now coming into this again. This is a very popular with students areas. A lot of students. This is the south side area of Edinburgh. A lot of the Asian community here. A lot of students live up this way. It's very popular with the Asian students and students in general. Lots of Chinese noodle bars, Japanese sushi and so on, Korean places, Indian. But the universities are just over here. Student population here, lots of nice coffee shops, thrift shops as well. Lots of thrift shops, charity shops here. Bookshops as well. So you go with Soul Sushi. Well, in fact, this street's got about 10 thrift shops I've just noticed. Look at that, almost this whole street. You've got Samaritans. By the way, don't ever get a job with the Samaritans, right? See, trying to phone in sick. It's a complete nightmare, man. They try and talk you out of it all the time when you're sick. Are you sure you're feeling sick? I'm like, yes. Oh, gee whiz, the joys. Well, I was going to go topless today, but the weather is too cold. Oh, quite windy actually. Oh, we're going to get a glimpse of our seat soon, everyone. Now, I'll take in lots of postcards, everybody. Hopefully all you people who are on Labour Day are enjoying your day off today. You can just see a glimpse of our seat coming up. Oh, the wind's quite building up a little bit. Watch out, you'll see a glimpse of our seat. Oh, in fact, I'm turning round here. Where's this bus going? The bus is on diversion. Oh, there's the top. Look at the people on the top of our seat already. Look, you can see people at the top of the volcano already. Whoa, look, that's all people up there. Isn't that mad? 11:30 or something like that. And it's mobbed on top of the volcano. #1 on TripAdvisor. Don has taken 1,000 postcards. Thank you so much, Don. Much appreciated. If you can tag me, add someone, add your best ones on Facebook Voyagers and tag the tour guide. That's a good way to help us, actually. A lot of people can't afford to tip us all the time, you know, the guides. And I've always said that, don't ever stop watching my tours if you can't afford to leave a tip. I've said that forever, and I'll always say that. I've been in the situation myself where I can't afford to leave a tip all the time, you know. So if you're not, thanks here, if you're not a member of Voyagers, if joining Facebook Voyagers is a good way to keep in communication with the tour guides and see what's going on Hago and so on. Any comments you want to add, you can put up as well. They might not stay for long. But yeah, Facebook Voyagers is a good... I know some people, we've learned this in the last almost 2 years now, that a lot of people are housebound, you know. We've never known that in the last couple of years. It certainly opened up my eyes to people who can never travel for various reasons. And of course, a lot of people now are quite reluctant to travel as well. So I think the Hago virtual tours has been a godsend for everyone, you know. Carol Sue, you always brighten my day. Oh, thank you, Carol Sue. It's always good to have some regulars on my tours as well. It's like a vote of confidence, isn't it? Isn't it, Nessie? Yes, it is, Paul. Oh, no. Sorted in. Look, I'll need to drink all this whiskey. I promised it to my friend. She wants to put it in her fish tank. I have mobility issues. So you can't get anywhere. Yeah, well, that's a lot of people, you know. See me, I don't like flying. In fact, I'm just going to show you here. There's the Salisbury Crags, look. Up here. In fact, I'm going to show you part of the old city wall as well. They built a city wall around Edinburgh in 1513. Scotland had invaded England on behalf of the French. And the Scots responded by building a wall around Edinburgh because they thought the English were going to attack again. So I'm just going to show you part of this wall just now. And you can see a different view of Calton Hill as well, look. Bonnie is in a motorised wheelchair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people can never travel. So look, there's part of the Flodden Wall. So this wall was built in 1513. There was an older wall than that as well. Oh, Jesus, holy moly, this bus. So the old city walls came down in 1767 onwards. The Flodden Wall, yes, that's right, Tricia. So that's we've got part of it's in the Grass Market and part of it's in the graveyard. And this is another part of the old Flodden Wall as well. The Loch Ness bottle. Yeah, I know my friend's I'm going to give it to my friend. She's going to fill it with a luminous green sand and put it in her fish tank. So imagine Nessie in her fish tank with green sand. Quite nice, wouldn't it? Because she doesn't like whiskey. So I'm actually going to finish the whiskey. It's a 10-year-old malt. It's really nice, actually. It's a really nice malt, 10-year-old. Look, can you see it? 10-year-old. It's actually a really nice whiskey. But I don't like whiskey too much, you know. So I'll have to force myself to drink it. Yeah, I don't actually like whiskey too much, but that's actually a really nice whiskey, actually. I don't know where this bus is going now, if it's going straight on or turning right here. Let's see. Oh, I think you might be going straight on. Again, this is a very popular student accommodation area. A lot of these houses down here, these buildings will be student accommodation. It looks like we're going straight up and back down the Royal Mile maybe. I'm not sure. It's actually quite busy on the bus. Too bad you could not take a photo of Nessie. Yeah, lots of people have tried that, I think, haven't they? I believe in Nessie. I'm going up to Loch Ness next week. I'll be doing a tour, actually. I'm going to do a tour from Loch Ness. I'm going to do a boat cruise up Loch Ness. So watch out for that, everyone. I'm going to put it up tonight. So watch out for a Loch Ness boat cruise. We'll try and go Nessie spotting. lemonade, the granddad, yeah, we used to drink. Don, we used to get, I used to be given beer at the age of 6 months in my bottle. We never got milk, and when we were babies we got beer. It's quite unusual to see the buildings from this high up, isn't it? Gives you a different perspective, actually. You see sights that you never see before, you know. Like this building here, I've never even noticed it. Quite an old looking building. See, the windows have been fake painted over. That because they introduced a window tax. Oh. Guy just stuck his middle finger up at me down there. See the guys down there? They see me filming and they just stuck up their fingers at me. That's the homeless hostel down there. So that's like full of like problem drinkers and people with like mental health problems and all that. It's kind of quite a bad reputation, actually. Yeah, but the guy saw was filming and stuck his fingers up at me. He's been got knocked over by a car there, but on you go, buddy. No problem. I'm not happy about something. Oh well. Yeah, this hotel here, if you're ever coming to Edinburgh, by the way, don't stay in the Travel Lodge Grass Market. Or Travel Lodge Edinburgh Central, don't stay there. Look at it. It's right loud and noisy and very old-fashioned. Oh. Oh. Lovely restaurants down here, by the way. A Labrador, yeah, I know, you see the dogs. It's a shame for them when they've got people like that looking after them, you know. So down here you've got all like nice restaurants, vegetarian restaurants, and so on. Nice little funky, look at the bill in the shop, look. See above the shop, the bill. So there we go, this is the old town of Edinburgh we're in now. So this area here links to the Grass Market. At the side there, who was Boyd? Boyd's Entry. Good question, I'd have to look that up. I have got a book. I've got a couple of books that tell you all the street names of Edinburgh. It could have been a shop or a person, Boyd. But yeah, I have got a book actually about the street names of Edinburgh. It cost me £40 actually. And I've got a book as well about the Royal Mile. See these houses here? These are all built in 1860 onwards here. Most of the old town got demolished. Look at this, everyone. Get rid of your postcard. Oh! Oh! See, this section of the Royal Mile is closed off up here. So that's why the bus has to go that big diversion. The bus can't drive straight down the Royal Mile because half of it is blocked off. So that's us back. We started off on the top of the Royal Mile, and then we cut across and back down onto the Royal Mile. So, yeah. This is now in the Canongate area. The Canongate is the road that leads to the Cannons. 20% of all Scotland's place names are Norse. Because of the Viking invasion, 20% of our street names are Norse. And gate is a Norse term for road or street or thoroughfare. So this is the street that leads to the Cannons in the Abbey at the bottom next to the palace. So as you can see, it's for some reason it's quite busy for traffic down here. It's all blocked off down this Royal Mile for some reason. I don't know if there's roadworks at the bottom or something now, or something going on, but the whole street in front of us is stuck with traffic, bizarrely. They've got all these little lanes coming off the Royal Mile. This is called a street, so this is a street that cuts through, but they've got little lanes coming off called closes. You'll see them in a minute. You've got to bear in mind a lot of the old town was demolished. Yeah, there's definitely something going on. I'm just going to turn the phone round. Don't know if there's been a demonstration at the Parliament or something. There seems to be a lot of people coming up. see all the traffic in front, look, it's all blocked off. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, the Queen's not here. The Queen's in Scotland, but she's in Balmoral. Look, the fudge house. Anyone had tried Scottish fudge? Joe, hello Joe. We've still got a good bit of this tour to do. We're on an open-top, topless tour bus of Edinburgh. Nice to see you, Joyce. Might have been an accident, but yeah, I don't know what's going on here, look. It could just be volume of traffic, right enough. But the festival's over. This is what I find quite... Oh, what's this guy? You've got a demonstration here. Something about God. What's this? Jesus died for our sins. Repent. That's good to know. Jesus died for our sins, everyone. Look at that. Nice postcard there for you. The clock. That's the toll booth clock. You see the toll booth? Is that 1:30? That's not the right time, is it? 1884 that clock was made. Look. That's the wrong time. It's got to say it's 10 to 12. But again, you can see the turrets and the tower, Scottish baronial. In fact, I'll do a vertical shot, everyone. 1 second. That's the problem with cutting it like you do it twice. So there we go, look. There we go, there's a nice postcard. Postcard, quick everyone, the bus is moving. I'll get it from the other side. 1 second, everyone, I've just got the phone turned. There we go, nice postcard, everyone. Keep clicking. Click, click, click. There we go. There's Robert Ferguson down there, see the poet? That's Robert Burns' favourite ever poet, Robert Ferguson. The poor man died when he was 24 I think he was. Megan! So they believe that Robert Burns might have actually plagiarised some of his work. Ooh. And again, old buildings there, see the old buildings. Nice postcard if you didn't have the cars in them, eh? That's the problem when the cities are busy. You can't get nice postcards with no vehicles or people in them. I said that yesterday on my tour, it was much better when it was locked down. Well, not much better, but much better for doing virtual tours because you know what I mean, there was nobody in your way. Not good for people's mental health, mind you, but... So we're coming up to the Parliament just now. So the flag still. It could, but I'm just looking at the traffic. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out when we get to the bottom. Have I seen Craig Ferguson, the stand-up comic? No, I've seen him on TV. Haven't seen him in person. Yeah, Craig Ferguson's alright. So there's Clarinda's tea room. I was talking about Clarinda yesterday. There's Clarinda's tea room. There's Whiteford House. This is where the veterans come. Like the Scottish War veterans. They're looked after if you get injured or whatever. This is a residential place for them. Pretty nice. Look at this view here as well. You see the monument of Lycoseti there? That's a monument to Robert Burns. To Robert Burns. Scotland's national poet. Fergus. Fergus. We're coming up to the Parliament building now. What are the Bigland lines? What Bigland lines? Is that on my forehead? What Bigland lines? On my head? Raymond. Sorry, I missed that Antoinette. Look at this man, loads of pantries. He's wagging his tail at you, Paul. Woof, woof. Hello, Fergus. It's a nice accommodation they've got here. Oh, on the road. Oh, that could be you're not allowed to park. If it's squiggly lines on the road, you're not allowed to park there. That's what it means. You're not allowed to park there. If the lines were on the road, that means you're not allowed to park there. So look here, this is Scottish Parliament coming up now. And the Palace of Holyrood. Look, everyone, the Palace coming up. Wow. Postcards. It's so hard to get a postcard when the bus is jumping about all the time and moving fast. Yeah, it just means you're not allowed to park here, Antoinette. Yeah, zigzag for a pedestrian crossing. You see here, postcard. Oh, look, there's a demonstration on. Oh, it must be the trans mob. Look at the trans flags here. Whoa. Must be a... I just got whacked on the head by a tree. Did you see that tree there? It just whacked me on the back of the head. You bugger. There's the gates for the palace. Did you hear the tree whacking on the head? Is the Queen's Gallery free? Pass. I think it depends if there's an exhibition on. Yeah, the last time I got hit full on the head, the branch actually snapped off the last time I was doing this tour bus. I forgot about the branches on the trees. So this is in the Volcano place, everyone. Wear a helmet. Wear a crash helmet, I know. So this is where the volcano climb starts, everyone. It starts from over here. Hey, cat. How far does it go? I've got no idea. Do you know, because the bus is on diversion. Do you mean how far the bus? Yeah, it goes all the way back round. It starts at St Andrew's Square. It goes round a bit of the new town, into the old town, back into here, and then back up to Regent Road along Princess Street and back to St Andrew's Square. So it's not that far, but it takes a long time because of the traffic, you know. Extinct volcano, yeah, Edinburgh's built on 7 extinct volcanoes, or volcanic plugs. Wow, that's getting close to that branch again. You think they would cut the branches to save people like me getting hit in the head? Oh. Just as well there was no acorns on it. Imagine if there was acorns on the tree. Been whacked on the head. And we're coming up to see the back of the Parliament now. But yeah, nice post. Just keep on taking... Oh, I'm not supposed to stand up. True. That's true, Maureen. You're not supposed to stand up. I'm breaking the law as usual. Whoa, it's got whacked again. I felt it, so I must have some... Thank you for that, Tricia. So we'll come up to the back of the Parliament. Again, so you can see a different view of the Parliament here. They charge extra. Like, see the bars on the windows. You see them? They're based on Elvis Presley's sideburns. You know Elvis had the big sideburns. That's what the architect designed them on. Oh yeah. Lovely day when the sun comes out, isn't it? There's the Parliament. Scotland's not a fully independent country yet. We could be having a referendum next year. That's a dynamic earth. If you've got children, that's a fantastic visitor attraction. It basically tells you all about the geography of Scotland. We were attached to the equator when the volcano erupted. Look at the lovely garden here. Lexi. Don't remind me of the shopping scanner. It's extra immersive when you're getting smacked in the head by branches. Lovely. I'll see the standing stones as well here. Do they put a top? I need to come to Edinburgh. Yes. Carol Sue, see at the front of the bus, they've got a covered bit at the front. But obviously if it starts to rain, everyone will go up there, won't they? But yeah, no, you just have to suffer. It happened to me once before when I was doing a live bus tour. God, a storm broke out during the tour. My umbrella got blown away and I got soaked to the skin. Yeah, that was fun, not? Time for Scotland and Ireland to get out. Yeah, this day I checked the forecast, right, and it says no rain, no rain. 100% no rain. I took an umbrella anyway. And then halfway during the tour, a storm broke out and I got blinking soaked to the skin. So it looks like a hedgehog, doesn't it? So you can go climbing up here, the Salisbury Crags. Up here, you see it. It's a lovely walk. There's lots of different walks in the volcano you can do. You don't have to walk all the way to the top. Has that got a live guide on it, that tour? I can't see a live guide on that tour bus. Where's the live tour guide? That must be a recorded one as well. It's quite funny how there's two different tour bus companies. Oh, I was about getting... Ah! I was about getting whacked with the trees again. Did you see that? I have to watch out where I am, everyone. I'm just going to duck down a little bit. Keep on forgetting about the trees. That's me past them now. Jesus, holy moly, see the things I do for you. Whacked on the head by branches. Walking up volcanoes in the snow and the rain. I remember nearly about 2 years ago when I was doing a tour once. When we first started doing Haygo tours, actually, my first 10 tours were done under blizzard conditions, right? And I was walking up Colin Hill. Like, I'd walked up all these steps. It was like 5 foot of snow. And somebody left me a bad review saying, "Oh, Paul sniffed." Paul sniffed? Could Paul not blow his nose before he started the tour? I'm like, sorry? I apologise profusely for daring to sniff. Got a little cottage here. Nice little cottage here, isn't it? Thank you for the tips there, by the way, everyone. Much appreciated. Whoa! You see the Scottish Parliament again. Trans and queer people support buffer zones. Must be, I don't know what's some trans thing anyway they're demonstrating about. I'm not sure what it is. Because it's the Scottish Parliament, we're not a fully independent country, but see the Ukrainian flag, the butcher's apron, the Saltire, the EU flag. Parliament. Oh, God. God, you get chucked about on this bus. You see the little lovely houses coming up. Nice postcards here, everyone. Watch out for the little Hobbit house coming up. Mary Queen of Scots bath house is coming up as well. A little 16th century house. Just try and get a nice postcard. Are you ready? There we go. Mary Queen of Scots bath house. And that's the side of the Parliament. I tried to go into the Parliament yesterday to do a tour and I lost my pass. I was gutted. Oliver, Carol, am I packed for my trip? No, I have to do lots of work today. I've got one tour today to do, and then I've got a Haygo tour tomorrow. If you like the Botanical Gardens, everyone, I'm doing a tour of Edinburgh's Botanical Gardens. In fact, this is where I got whacked by a tree the last time. See these trees coming up on the night? This is where I got whacked. I'm looking out for these branches. Yeah, this is where I got whacked before. So if you like, just watching out where I am. If you like the Botanical Gardens, everyone, please join me tomorrow. And I've got lots of work to do for my new job. I've got to contact all my clients before they fly over from America. I've got to do lots of printing. And so on, lots of admin work I've got to do. Yeah, the signal's been quite good. Don't forget to look out for low bridges. Well, I'm not standing up above the height of the bus at the front, so I should be okay for... Oh, look! Oh, I just missed the bramble. There was brambles growing there. I could have got them. Ah, I just missed them. I wish I'd looked round before. I could have got a bramble. Did you see me trying to get the bramble there? Whoa! I just missed the bramble blackberry thing. They come into flower. You can eat them. They're fruit that you can eat hanging from the trees in Scotland called brambles. Look at this, everyone. The volcano. Brambles. Oh, and the tree must have lacked my camera as well. Look, phone's a little bit squint. Brambles, that's the one, Carol suit. Facto. Ah, well, it's coming close to the end, everyone. We're almost back onto Princess Street now. But please join me later on at 4 o'clock. I've got a tour of the city centre going down to Leith today. So if you'd like to join me for that as well, we'll see a different route. We'll go. I'm not exactly sure where the bus goes. It goes around Edinburgh and then down to Leith. But look out for this monument here. Postcard. I just got whacked by a fly right in the ear. I'm not having a good time today. I'm getting whacked by branches, flies, wasps. 4. So basically in 4 hours. Look at the Royal High School as well. The building here, look at this. But look at this view, everyone. Postcard. I wish the bus would stop here. Get rid of your postcards, nice one coming up. Yeah, look at that. And again here, up the top, that's the original time signal, Nelson's Monument, based on an upturned telescope. See up there? That was, see the cross, that's got a ball. Robin, hello my friend. You're joining just at the end, but I've got another tour coming up later on. In 4 hours' time, I've got another tour coming up. If you want to join me. Oh, the bus is stopping here, I think. So we've got a slightly different route. We're going to go down to my hometown, actually. St Andrew's House here. Again, Art Deco style here. Built in the 1930s. I must be getting close to going over 500,000 now. Because Suzanne's been taking thousands. See the squirrely gig, the golden turd poking through there. See it? Squiggly thing. It's the Golden Turd, they call it, hotel. And look, I'll just swing back the way for some more postcards. It's so hard to get decent postcards lined up on a bus that's moving all the time like this, you know. In fact, I'll see if I can get the... there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln, we just missed it. There's a statue of Abraham Lincoln in there. Yeah, I must be getting close to it now. I'll check my stats. I should get an email today about my stats, actually. So again, this is another bridge, by the way. Look, we're on a bridge. Some of the bridges don't look like bridges in Edinburgh, do they? So we're now back almost at the start of the tour. So what's that taking? An hour and 10 minutes to go round. So we go the Golden Turd. Oh yeah. It looks like I have a £500,000 badge now, do I? Is it, Ilya? So there's the Parthenon thinging through as well. See the Parthenon? A different view of the Parthenon, or replica of the Parthenon. It looks like I have a £500,000 postcard badge. Oh, let's check that out. Question, is it the number of postcards taken, or ones that have been taken and then loaded? DT, pass, I'm not that... Oh, I've got a new badge. Suzanne, I've got a new badge. Ilya's just checked. got a new badge. I must have 500,000. Hey! Thank you so much, everybody. Hey! That's a good one. That's a good achievement. 500,000. Woohoo! There's Copenhagen, the Duke of Wellington. Thank you so much, every one of you who have helped me achieve that award. As I say, I don't get any financial reward for it. It just makes us look good, you know. And look, here's some nice postcards coming up. Sorry for moving the camera a bit fast. You just have to do it sometimes to get the views. Look, there's some nice postcards as well. Next, 1,000,000. Who wants to be a millionaire? Still some nice postcards here, ain't nothing. I'll need to show you my badge when I get off the tour. Woohoo! I've got 16 sponsors now as well. So thank you very much for all the people who have sponsored me. I've got 16 sponsors now. The target is 50. So I've got 16 out of 50 sponsors to go. So that's quite good. Thank you so much, Susanna, and everyone who's helped me achieve that award. To the stall, it just depends. Maureen, different things go on. This has been here for quite a while, this thing here. I can hear a bagpiper somewhere coming up. I think the bus is going to block our view. There he is, the bagpiper. God, that's a fast tune he's playing. Suzanne can now concentrate on making coffee. There's Walter Scott there. Hello, Walter. How you doing, buddy? Oh, so this has done a full circle of Edinburgh now. I'm just going to turn the phone vertically for you again. I hate when that happens. Again. Look at the skies, everyone. Look at that. Sorry about that. Sometimes you've got to press the button really quickly 2 times, and if you press it 3 times, the phone goes away up in the sky and everyone feels seasick. I apologise profusely, everyone. It's just hard to get it. It's good to get the postcards from the different angles, I think, but isn't it? So thank you very much, everyone who stood by me. Thank you very much to everyone who's helped me achieve the postcards. Thank you so much. If you've liked the tour, if you want to leave a tip, you can do so. If you've already left a tip, thank you very much. And please join me later on at 4 o'clock. We'll be doing a different bus tour, going down to my hometown of Leith, and we'll get off the bus and go for a little walk as well. So please join me later on. Follow my channel, please. If you are not following my channel, please follow my channel. If you can leave a review as well. Tag me on Facebook, share some postcards. And have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much and take care.